It's Russell French from Energetic Consulting. Today's topic that I'm going to present to you is how do you carve out your niche in the solar industry? Let's face it, it's a really busy industry, it's very noisy, it's very competitive, and it's actually really hard to look different. Recently in our Art of Differentiation video, I discussed a little bit about how to look different with your customer value proposition and your unique selling proposition. But today we're going to go a little bit deeper into what niche do you sit in? And let's face it, we all feel overwhelmed. I feel overwhelmed at times trying to provide relevant content to my customers, my clients, and to the industry, right? But there are some key things that we can do to hone in on what our niche is and to really target that so we actually get the conversions that we're looking for with our sales and actually make a difference in our industry. So I'm going to present to you 3 big ideas to hone in on what your niche is. Number 1, first I want you to research your competitors. The amount of businesses that I coach and speak to that actually haven't done any market research and all they're doing is running on the spot in their own business, just trying to provide a great service without actually having researched the industry. So step number 1, instead of blindly going forward and doing what you think is right, why don't you have a look at what other businesses are doing and see where is there a gap? See what their service is and can you improve upon that 10x? That's kind of like the golden rule, right? Like either 10x improve what a company is currently doing or find a gap. And then you've got a business, okay? So have a look at what that business is doing. Are they doing data monitoring, but you could do it better with a better system and a better approach? Or fleet management for every customer? Are they providing just race to the bottom products? Or are they providing some real value in perhaps being an educator to customers? Educating them with relevant information, providing them video information, having PDF ebooks, a funnel, if we're talking about a sales funnel, marketing funnel, giving free stuff to get. How could you do it differently instead of just selling a system, putting blue rectangles on a roof and smart electronic boxes to control it all, right? You got to start to think about what extra value that can you provide to the customers. So that's number 1. Number 2 is actually put the customer first. Again, we often come at business thinking that we're going to just push our great ideas onto our customers, potential customers. And let's face it, they might be great ideas and the customer might go, I'm not interested in what that is. I've got my own needs and wants and desires. So survey your customers. Even if you have only 10 customers, still survey them. People that you've already installed solar systems for. If you have dozens, hundreds, thousands, even better. Survey those customers so you can actually find out what it is that they want. It doesn't matter if you've already sold a system to them. Just find out what they want and what they would have wanted going through the process again, what worked well, what didn't work well. I mean, that's like the Navy SEAL approach, right? So I'll let you in on a little secret here that for all my clients, I do the Navy SEAL approach. What worked well, what didn't work well, and how could we improve? So what you're wanting to find out is how could you improve based on what your customers really want? That was point number 2 in finding a niche and really being directive towards that. And point number 3 is, I want you to take out a piece of paper and actually do this, right? Write down, who do you want to be in the industry? What are your values? How do you want to be more transparent with customers about the process of going solar? Have you got, we have a platform called Sunfluence, right? And Sunfluence, we have an automated marketing platform to step customers through every part of the journey. I mean, that's for solar retailers, which you can purchase, right? And That's being transparent. Like, what are the next steps involved in this process of going solar? How do you want to be more timely and prompt with your customers? Who do you want to be? How do you want to have more fun with your customers? I mean, let's face it, very few businesses actually have fun with their customers. And yet some of the most inspiring businesses in the world, like say Virgin, I mean, Richard Branson just went into space, right? Huge business, right? we can't all be Richard Bransons. I mean, we can aspire to be, right? But he always has fun in how he presents his business to the world, and has interactive prize draws. And I mean, you can actually go into a prize draw to go into space with Virgin. Like, isn't that ridiculous? That's having fun with your customers. And how do you want to be of integrity and of service? Write that down. And when you hone in on that, some gold nuggets might start to percolate up to the surface. So for instance, if you're a values-led person and a values-led business, you could lead with how you're being of value with a charity. Donating a certain amount of each system that goes towards a charity. And again, maybe you could just provide more information to your customers, but who do you want to be, and how do you want to step forward to carve out your niche in the solar power industry? So, quick summary, point number 1, research who inspires you in the industry. What companies inspire you? And can you 10x improve what they're currently doing? Or can you find a gap in what they're doing and hone in on that? Point number 2, put your customers first, survey them and find out what they want. And then see if you can find some gold nuggets that way for your niche. And point number 3, actually just write down who you want to be. And then see if you can find a pathway through who you want to be, your integrity, values, etc., to have your niche based on that. So I hope that has been of service to you today. Please, if you need some support for your solar business, get in touch. energeticconsulting.com.au. We would love to help you grow and scale your business. That's why we're here. We're Australia's leading support services business for the solar power industry. I personally have been in the industry for almost 20 years, working for some of the largest manufacturers and various organizations, and had my own solar retail design installation business for many years. I've spoken with thousands of customers. So I would love to be able to support you in your business. Don't forget to subscribe or like or hit the notification depending on what platform you're on, so you can get more updates in the future. I hope this has been of service to you, and I look forward to having a conversation with you shortly.